What happened when I caught my neighbor wearing my mom's locket? I was grabbing the mail when the elevator doors slid open. Maya stepped out with her yoga mat and that fake sweet smile. The chain on her neck flashed. My stomach twisted. My mom's locket, the oval one with the tiny dent on the edge. The locket that went missing from my dish 3 weeks ago. She saw my face and touched it like she was checking a necklace, then dropped her hand. Hey, she said. You heading up? Yeah, I said. You thirsty? I just made tea. I said it before I could stop myself. I needed her inside. I needed a close look. In the kitchen, I set 2 mugs on the counter. Lemon or mint? Mint, she said, eyes on the floor. She kept rubbing the chain. She would not look at me. From the bedroom, water cut off. Leo was home, shower running, music on low. He had been editing photos from home a lot lately. Maya lived across the hall. The two of them always talking about light and angles in the stairwell. He swore it was neighbor stuff. I poured the tea. Steam rose. I leaned on the island and watched the locket rise and fall on her neck. A fleck on the hinge caught the light. I knew that scratch. I made it when I slammed a drawer as a kid. I knew the dent near the clasp. I knew the weight of it in my palm. Pretty necklace, I said. Thanks, she said. It was my aunt's. Aunt's? She swallowed. Or I found it. I forget. In the laundry room, like on a shelf. In our building? Yeah. Leo walked in with damp hair and that easy grin. He kissed my cheek. Morning. He saw Maya and smiled like this was normal. You got the lens? He asked her. Downstairs, she said. We can look at it before I head out. I kept staring at the locket. Every few seconds she touched it and then snatched her hand away like it burned. Let me see it, I said. She flinched. What? Leo asked. The locket, I said. Let me hold it. Her face drained. She reached for the clasp and fumbled it. Actually, I need to go, she said. I stepped closer and lifted the pendant with 2 fingers. My hands were calm. My heart was not. I clicked it open. There we were. Me and my mom. Me in a purple sweater with the collar too big. Her with a hospital band. The paper behind the photo had a watermark from that time I spilled tea. No one knows that but me. Leo saw it and his smile fell. That is mine, I said, still calm. How would you know it is yours? Maya said, quick, desperate. Because I put us inside it. Leo looked at her. How did you get that? He asked. She stared at the floor. I found it by the trash room. It vanished from our bedroom, I said. From my dish. Silence. The kettle clicked behind me like a metronome. I took my phone out and opened the lock app. Front door logs lined the screen like a neat row of lies. Midday on Tuesday. Midday Thursday. 3 hours. 2 hours. While I was at work at the clinic, while Leo was editing, I turned the screen so he could see. Explain it, I said. He stared and blinked. We were editing, he said. In my bed? I asked. He looked down. Maya bit her lip and twisted the chain. I was going to put it back, she blurted. I only wanted to try it. It is so pretty. I never had anything like that. You used my face cream too? I asked. She froze. The pump had been moved last week. The mirror streaks were not mine. Have you been in here when I am gone? I asked her. She nodded. Tiny. Twice, she said. Leo cleared his throat. More than twice, I said, and tilted the phone. 7 entries. All mid-shift. All while my phone location pings from the bus, from the break room, from the medication cabinet. Why would she have my key code? I asked him. He did not answer. Why would she be in our bedroom? Nothing. Why would she be wearing my mother on her throat? He reached for me. I stepped back. The pendant swung between us and hit my knuckle. The sound was small. It felt louder than a shout. Tell me, I said. He looked at Maya. She looked at him. They both looked at the floor. Say it, I said. My voice came out flat. I was done with the soft version. Leo rubbed his face like he could wipe it away. Then he nodded once. Slow. We have been seeing each other, he said. 2 months. He did not have to say it. It was in the way he stood in my kitchen like a guest. It was in the way her hands shook around the chain. Take it off, I said to her. She unclasped it with clumsy fingers. The chain slid into my palm like a cold line of wire. I closed my hand around the dent. I did not blink. Put your keys on the counter, I said to him. He did not move. Now, the apartment felt very quiet. The kettle clicked again. He reached into his pocket. Metal chimed against the stone, and I did not look up.